Our topic for today is unbreakable strength. You cannot give up on God no matter how broken you are. You might not always receive an immediate response to your prayers. You may not always receive comfort in your situation. You may not always receive support, compassion, or consideration from those you love. But these are not reasons to give up. They are reasons to go harder. They are reasons to push and overcome doubt and overcome insecurity. Sometimes your biggest struggle is not what you go through, but how you view yourself. If you have a negative perspective, how can you be taken seriously? No one is going to see you as a threat if you are struggling with self-love and self-doubt. Instead, you become a joke and a mockery. Proverbs 24:10. If you faint in a day of adversity, that strength is small. Do you understand the length people go just to prove their value to others? Stop trying to convince people you are worthy and you are important and start believing it yourself. If the people you are around don't see your value or worth, they shouldn't be connected to you. The only one you need to prove something to is Jesus, and the only thing He wants from you is loyalty and love, and He will do the rest. The first step to change is realizing the value of life. You only get one chance to make good decisions and make something of yourself. Make something of yourself is not just achieving accomplishments. Making something of yourself is giving up your life to save it. Making something of yourself means choosing Jesus over the world. Making something of yourself means choosing Jesus over family and friends. Making something of yourself means choosing righteousness over worldliness. Making something of yourself is realizing that you are nothing without Christ. Making something of yourself is choosing to serve Jesus and to give everything up that does not please Him. Making something of yourself means denying yourself to fulfill your purpose and destiny. Making something of yourself means making a difference to save others that's going through what you have already been through. The only way to get to a place where you are on fire for God is by reading the Bible and believing in Christ. Believe what you read and obey Jesus. Sometimes denying yourself and waiting on God feels lonely, and you may feel impatient. But God will open up the windows of heaven and pour out blessings that you will not have enough room to receive. And even your gifts will make room for you. And these are things you can't do or provide for yourself. So it's worth waiting for. It's worth denying yourself for. It's worth separating yourself from the world. And it's worth choosing Jesus. The world is passing away, and material gain will never satisfy you. That's why people with money are barely happy. But Jesus can fulfill all of your needs. Malachi 3:10. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I would not open you the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing, that there should be not enough room to receive it. Proverbs 18:16. A man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before a great man. 1 John 2:17. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. Holding on to what you know will never result in the desired change you want. It only takes one small step to make significant changes in your life. If you have faith, God will give you the strength and continue to renew it. Your downfall is not putting your faith in God. Your downfall is not trusting your gut. Your downfall is not believing in yourself or loving yourself. It's time to make a change, and the change starts with you. No one can change your mindset. You will win and go up once your perspective and desires change.